there are people who get into the army who are from well-to-do families or high-placed families, even from MS families. And the moment you sign them on to such places, you receive a call. So no. This guy should not be sent there, sent to the Niger Delta. The army has been so politicized. They go in there and all they are thinking about is money, so many of them. And then the people, they now see it as punishment or witch hunting if you now detail somebody to go to Sambisa or to go to the northeast. But that was what they signed in for in the first place. So the whole system is so messed up and honestly needs a total overhaul. Incidentally, we have a president who does not think that there is an emergency. I, for one, continually see him as somebody who does not see the way we see things. He sees it from a different perspective. And for whatever it is worth, for whatever it is, whether they are his friends, whether they are from and continues to believe in this same set of people. Now Buratai has come to tell him this. I want to see how the president reacts, what he reads into this statement.
All right, then. All right, Opaka Dogobo, thank you so much for your contribution on that. We also have Lord Asher Frank. He's a monarch and publisher leader of the Bridge Organization Global. It's good to have you here with us. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I'm pleased to be here.
All right. Then we have Amal Poston Bobo Sophie Brown. He's the managing consultant, CEO, Grain Consultants. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning, listeners. Good morning, colleagues.
All right, then. So, Lord Ashafak, let's get to you on this. What are your thoughts here?
You see, I try to be very practical when I'm discussing Nigeria. And when I'm discussing nation building, I don't like theorizing much. I like saying it as I see it. By the special grace of God, until the military decided that civilians should leave the barracks, I can consider myself a very distinguished barrack boy in Nigeria. I was going from the barrack to my university lectures. I was going for the barrack to so many places. I saw the military firsthand. I respect them. Very formidable institution, well-educated, well-disciplined. They could have their bad eggs, but it's in the minority as far as I know, as far as I saw. And I know that the issue of demoralization in the military is not new. Brota is only saying what is an old practice. He's only saying it the way he should say it because he's sincere. So many chiefs of army staff won't say it. When Nigeria went to ECOMOG, I know that so many Nigerian soldiers went on a war because they didn't want to go to Liberia. I was in the barracks. I was a barrack boy. I was in the university in a northern state. I know so many people that were begging to be enlisted to go to Liberia. And I know so many that were running away from the barracks not to go to Liberia. Babangida did everything. He brought tin okra soup, tin ogusu soup, tin obono soup, tin okra soup, tin everything through Jobitex in order to motivate them. Some collected those things and ran away. You see, in Nigeria, there's something we don't understand. A lot of people go into the security agencies not for the reason to serve the security architecture of Nigeria. Some are just looking for a job. That's one. Some are just looking for an opportunity to bear arms for other purposes. And this is as old as since the Nigeria-Biafra war. It's as old as that. That Nigerians, of course, under the Jonathan regime, we learned how so many soldiers ran away to Cameroon from the battlefront. We had it. And Cameroonian soldiers later brought them back. Here, we saw court martials of people who ran away with our arms from Nigeria. So the issue of deserters in the armed forces is as old as time. During the First World War, German soldiers deserted to Russia. During the Second World War, German soldiers deserted when the Allied forces landed in Bomadi. They ran away. Right? Deserting is part of the job. What is important is for the field commanders to ensure that the process of deserting does not affect their operations. That's what is important. People must always desert. It's not everybody that wear uniform that is ready to see blood. No. Some only go there for the pay package. It's a job. To some of them, they don't get work. By the time they say, come and line up here and go and deal with some 500 insurgents in one place, they will drop their shirts and run away. And that they call it awu. Right? So, Bruta is only telling you that within the Nigerian armed forces, there are a group of people that are ready to go on awu. My issue here is that while that is as old as time, within the hierarchy within the command structure of the armed forces, I want them to be able to, don't wait for them to go on a war. In the barracks, they know people who cannot fight. They know in the barracks. When I was in the barracks, I know. You know soldiers that they just smoke and catch their phone. Even parade, they dodge. They don't go to parade now. They dodge parade. They'll put them in a guard room. They give them a RSM picking to carry. We know them now, even in the barracks now. So you as a commander, that soldier you know that is not combatant ready should not be deployed to combatant operations. And that is not the job of the chief of army staff. That is the job of RSM, who owns the barrack. It's the regimental sergeant major that owns the barrack. He knows his soldiers. He knows those who are criminals. He knows those who run away from parade. He knows those who will not go to war front. He knows. So, the brigade commanders should depend on their regimental sergeant majors to give them the people to go on war front. Because the point is that soldiers must always desert. Some of them, even when they are under heavy fire, they retreat, even when there is no order to retreat. They are retreating to go on a war. They are not retreating because they want to come back. Because to them, it's a job. They just go to the pay packet. They wear uniform. They go and muzzle some people on the street. That's what a lot of them need the job for. It's not everybody who needs the job because they want to go to combatant operations. So as far as I'm concerned, Brutai is saying a truth that is as old as time.
In other words, this truth is not calling for the head of Brutai.
No. The man is telling you the truth as old as time. The man is telling you, see, listen. The man says, we are having a problem with this war because there are so many of my men that are not committed, right? And I want to take you back now and tell you that, you see, the non-committal of men in uniform in combatant operations is as old as time. Do you know that the end of the Second World War was because of what happened in the tundra region of Russia? It was not the landing of the Allied forces in Normandy. No. Hitler landed 1 million soldiers in Russia during the tundra weather. And when the cold caught them, they wanted to desert. And they ran into the colder region of Russia, where all of them froze. By the time they landed in Normandy, over 1 million soldiers have died in Russia. That's how the war was won.
Okay, I'll pause you there because we need to just quickly take a quick detour. We'll come right back, and when we come back, I would like to hear Amapo Sadibo Bobosofi Brown's thoughts on this. Yeah, stay with us.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Now money be fine, Bobo.
Guy, Bulu, how far now?
David, my guy.
Guy, you dey shine.
Now God, oh, my brother, now God.
You dey shine like shiny.
My brother, it is God, oh.
Omo, leave this na God thing. Omo, show your guy the way now.
Okay, let me put it this way. It is God and Jama Life.
Jama Life?
Yes, Jama Life.
What is Jama Life?
Jama Life Helpers Global Foundation is an online and offline network marketing organization that was born out of the need to build up people financially all across the globe.
Really?
Of course, they build you up to the point of experiencing high quality life in all areas of living. So my brother, I go to live like king go. And you know the common adage, now money be fine, bobo.
Please tell me more.
Now you see, the founding members are all networkers who have experienced different kinds of connections all over the world.